Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caleb Pearl. I have been asked by my friend Kyle Roginski to be the voice of the United Atheist Network. This is something I take great pride in. I'm very honored they asked me to do this, and I'm going to give it my best shot. A little bit about myself, if anyone is interested. I am currently an aerospace engineering major, emphasis in mathematics at WVU Tech in Montgomery, West Virginia. I was not brought up religious. I wasn't brought up anything. Religion was never talked about in my home. And I think that's why I am the way I am today. And religion was never spoke about. We never went to church. We never talked about it. My father was a radar technician, essentially an engineer. And my mother had some scientific work in her time. She worked in a lab with animals. She was an animal lab technician. So there's science in my bloodline, and that's a bit about me and where I came from. No religion in my life whatsoever. That allowed me to think about things. That allowed me to, in my mind, to be open to everything. And in being open to everything, it was easy for me to deduce early on that there probably wasn't any sort of God that anybody on this planet claimed to know about. What I want to talk about today is a different view of the universe. A universe that doesn't require a creator. And it goes back to a very simple principle that was given to us by Einstein a long time ago, and that is mass-energy equivalence and the conservation of mass and energy principle. What these things state is, one, of course, mass-energy equivalence equals mc squared, says mass and energy are equal. They can be converted and calculated either way, back and forth, and one cannot exist without the other. The conservation of mass and energy principle states that matter and energy can neither be created nor destroyed. You can't make a proton. You can't make a neutron. You can't make a quark or a neutrino or a photon. And you also can't get rid of one. You can't destroy it. It can't be done. It's never been seen. All matter that exists in the universe now has always been here. Because matter or energy can neither be created nor destroyed, that kind of points to an infinite universe in my mind. You know, the Big Bang, they say, the scientific community pretty much agrees that the Big Bang is what started our known universe, the universe we exist in now. Okay, I can buy into that. I don't know for sure. But that seems to be the consensus in the scientific community. I'm willing to buy it. But it doesn't suggest that that was the beginning of the universe at all. To me, that just suggests that the universe was in another form at one point, much smaller, condensed form, and then through a series of circumstances and happenings, took on a different form and gave us the universe we know today over billions of years. What I'm getting at with the conservation of mass energy principle is that if it doesn't need to be created and cannot be destroyed, that means it was always here. It's a little difficult to think about first, being infinite. That means that the universe has always been here and always will be here in one form or another. Once you start really thinking about that, when you start to wrap your mind around infinite, I still don't completely get it. I probably never will because I'm a finite being, I have a finite consciousness. But when you start to grasp the concept of being infinite, you realize that the universe may not require a creator whatsoever. It's always been here and always is going to be here. Once you get that, it doesn't require a creator. The other thing I wanted to talk about as far as the state of the universe, I believe it is a completely indifferent place. The universe does not have to be the way we want it to be. The universe was here, obviously, far before we were. So I'd like to think that the universe is the way it is, regardless of the way we want it to be. And that any type of religious denomination is so sickeningly anthropocentric. I can't even wrap my mind around why any of these people would claim to know anything about the universe when it was here far before we were, long before, infinitely before we were here. And these people claim they have all the answers, and I just, based on these couple simple things I've talked about, I can't see the logic. I think the universe is a place of indifference. I think that the universe does beautiful things, and I think we reflect its behavior, humans. The universe will, over long time periods, stars will explode and condense into smaller stars in some points, and sometimes those smaller stars will have rings of dust around them from the star that exploded, and over billions of years they will condense into planets. Sometimes, apparently, they form life, and the planet will teem with life, with animals and plants, the dinosaurs. They existed here for millions and millions of years. They ruled this planet. This planet was absolutely teeming with life. And then in the blink of an eye, the universe decided no more. And an asteroid crashes into the planet and basically destroys all life, minus some insects, a few reptiles, and some rodent-type creatures, which eventually started evolving into us about 65 million years ago. But the point is, in such a universe, right and wrong, good and bad, these things don't exist. I mean, they're important. They're important for human life, for our condition, to say it's not right for me to go kill that person. I mean, that's in our DNA. I mean, obviously, that's in our genetics. Don't kill that person. You don't need religion for morals. Morals are strictly personal. There is no universal concept of good or bad, right or wrong. Those things don't exist. It's an indifferent universe. Those morals were evolved in our DNA, in our genetics, to help us sustain ourselves. Otherwise, we would have killed each other off a long time ago. We're doing pretty good at that right now, but that's a topic for another discussion. That's religion again. That's why we're destroying ourselves now, not because of our lack of morals. We have those. Religion is what's, I believe, very detrimental to our survival in the future right now. Anyway, those were just a few thoughts for you to think about. An infinite universe doesn't require a creator. Right, wrong, good or bad don't exist. Indifferent universe, morals are in our DNA, and religion is unnecessary. It is sickeningly human-centered and should probably disappear. Caleb Pearl, signing off on the first video for the United Atheist Network. Once again, I want to say thank you to my friend Kyle Roginski for asking me to do this, and there will be more videos to come. Thank you.